Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? Hopefully you're doing well. So we're back here with some more Elvis Presley. Gonna be checking out In the Ghetto live right here. I don't know where he's at, where he's performing, but we're gonna be checking out this one live. People have said, hey, if you're gonna check out Elvis, please do it live. So I'll be checking it out. So you guys let me know if I should be doing studio live. I'll try to follow your guys' advice. But right now it seems like the majority are saying live, so I'm gonna check it out. So here we go, Elvis Presley in the Ghetto live. Let's go ahead and see what's happening here, guys.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto.
Some real stuff.
Now, people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns.
Oh, he's awesome.
And a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Cycle repeats.
And his mama cries.
Great, dude. That sounded great. That sounded great, man. All right, good stuff. Very short one right here with Elvis and the gang. Really short. You know, just, I don't know, man. He's got that stage presence, man. You see him up there, and you can't help but just fully tune in, give all your attention, man, and try to take in what he's throwing out, man. So props to Elvis right here. I also appreciate when singing a song so seriously like this, that you can see the expression on his character, on his face. And I like that, right? He's not out there grooving and dancing and stuff. It looks more like he's actually feeling the words that he's saying here. I don't know if this is an original for Elvis or not. We'll take a dive on that one, but I appreciate that from artists when there's a song like this, right? It's got some serious subject matter going on here, and a story very relatable. You know, growing up from the poor side of town, and you see this kind of stuff, right? You grow up in the poor side of town, you grow up with some bad role models, and sometimes you want to be like them. I was there. I wanted to be like a lot of these poor role models that I had in my life growing up, and fortunately, that wasn't allowed to happen through different things in life. I was able to fix myself, but he's right, man. It's a vicious cycle that you go out there and you grow up in these poor neighborhoods, these bad environments, and you're aspiring to be like these gun-toting, drug-dealing dudes, and you end up sometimes face down, right? Like he said. So some of us dodge those bullets, man, thankfully. But I do appreciate his performance here. All right, so right here with Elvis, man, we have In the Ghetto. Okay, it was released in 1969. They got it as country rock, pop, gospel music. The songwriter was actually someone named Mac Davis. Okay, so In the Ghetto, originally titled The Vicious Circle, man, is a 1969 song recorded by Elvis Presley and written by Mac Davis. It was a major hit released in 1969 as part of Presley's comeback album, and also on the single release of Any Day Now as the flip side. The lyrics to the song were written by the country music songwriter and singer Mac Davis. The version recorded by Elvis Presley is played in the key of B flat. In the Ghetto was recorded during Presley's session in the American Sound Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. It was Presley's first creative recording session since the Elvis 68 comeback special. Other hits recorded at this session were Suspicious Minds, Kentucky Rain, and the Davis written Don't Cry Daddy. Maybe you guys know those ones. I haven't heard any of those three to this point yet. So it says the song was published by Gladys Music and Elvis Presley's publishing company, and was Presley's first top 10 hit in the United States in 4 years, man. So this climbed up there. It peaked at number 3 here, number 2 in Canada. It was his first hit UK top 10 hit in 3 years. Okay, so he had hit top 10s in all of these areas, but it was his first in a while, with some years. So as far as the lyrics go, it's a boy is born to a mother who already has more children than she can feed. In the Chicago ghetto, the boy grows up hungry, learns how to steal, fight, purchase guns, and steal cars, tries to run, but does not get very far. He is killed. The song ends with another child born at the same day that this man dies in the ghetto, implying that the newborn could meet the same fate, continuing the cycle of poverty and violence, man. It's a vicious cycle, as they almost called it, a vicious circle. So it definitely happens that way. And I thought it was interesting. I saw somebody ask a question, well, how do you change this? How do you change the cycle? They were talking about grown-ups who were addicted, like on Skid Row and stuff. And the gentleman said, you can't really start with the people who are late in their lives out here in the streets. You need to start with the kids. You need to go back there and give them good role models, people to look up to that can change the course of their life so that they don't come out here and end up like these people, right? Almost like these people, they can't really be saved anymore. And they even talked to some of them, and some of them said if they were given free housing and they were giving money, that they would find themselves back in that same spot. I don't know. I'm not going to talk on that because I haven't been in that situation. But I'm just saying I do agree with you have to reach out to the kids, man. And hopefully if kids just had good role models, man, a lot of things could be circumvented, right? That's just life, dude. If you could tap into those kids, but unfortunately, how do you give every troubled kid out there a good role model? It's hard to do, right? Because ultimately they're going to be around the other people. They're maybe if it's a bad parent or a bad guardian, they're going to be around those people a lot more than they might be around whoever could be that good role model for them. It's a tough situation, vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle for a reason. And man, I don't know. I just hope many people in that situation can find a good way out. You know, I did it by luck, so there's really no formula for me that I can put out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here today. Another great one right here with Elvis, man, In the Ghetto. I really like the song, though. I really like the lyrics, and I like the meaning of this song. That was pretty powerful, and like I said, I appreciated his performance very much. The backup singers did an amazing job there as well with him. So all in all, very good. Thank you guys for tuning in here today. Hopefully you enjoyed rocking with me today, man. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request if you so choose. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.